Okay, there you go. I'll need you guys to speak loud, okay?
Got it.
So, hello, how are you guys?
Hi. Great.
Who are you?
I am Patrick. I am the 2016 International Community Bootblack.
Okay. International Community Bootblack?
Yes.
And how long have you had your title?
I've had my title for 1 week now.
1 week. Wow. So newbie, a greenie.
Yeah, very much so.
And who is this handsome, looks like title holder next to you?
Hi, I'm Erick. I'm International Mr. Bootblack 2016.
Okay. International, so you're both international title holders. And you guys are from where?
I'm from Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay.
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
From Dallas, Texas. So you guys are from the United States.
Yes.
So we got two of our international from the United States. Isn't there a third international bootblack title?
There is. My Sash wife, Megan. She's International Miss Bootblack 2016. We are the Troublesome Trio.
And where's she from?
She is from Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
We're the three youngest to ever hold our titles, respectively.
Okay. How old are you three?
I'm 23.
Okay.
I'm 22.
And do you think she'll mind you divulging her age range?
I'm going to be... Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
Under 30.
Under 30?
Under 30.
Okay.
That's going to be fun.
Under 30, you look 18?
Yes, exactly.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. Well, you guys don't look too bad yourselves.
Thank you.
I'm filthy.
You're filthy? Looks like you're more bootblacked.
Yeah.
How many boots have you blacked today, would you say?
Gosh. Well, I've been working for 5 hours, so I have no idea.
But as a bootblack, do you consider that work? Do you consider that fun? Or do you consider that
Love.
love? Okay. So a couple questions I was told to ask the bootblacks is the bootblacks, yeah. So one of the questions was when you do the work that you do, what is it to you? Is it fetish? Is it service? Is it love? What is it?
So for me, it comes from a place of service and love. It's been a part of my life for a very, very long time, in my vanilla life, and then it's spilled over into my kink life. But it's always been about service, and it's always been about love and supporting other people and taking care of the things that mean so much to them. So for me, it's all about service and love.
Okay.
For me, originally it was just a fun service I could offer my community, until I realized that there's actually a great amount of connection and sexiness that can come out of a boot scene. So for me, it would be a mix between having a good fucking time or a good time fucking. I get the two mixed up quite often.
Okay. And first of all, I want to say, I respect the bootblacks. To me, personally, I think you guys are the leather heart and the leather center of the community and everything. I know how to do my own boots. Being military, I hate doing my own stuff. And it's a very much an honor and privilege to allow you guys to do our boots, to do our leathers, because it's a service and love that I've always felt appreciative of you. So I want to say thank you on behalf of your entire community. We do see you. You are there and you are important. So I want to say thank you. So we'll keep this short since there's two of you and everything. If you don't mind asking, what do you flag?
Oh gosh.
Let me pull out the index.
It's easier to say my hard limits than it is
Okay.
flag. No castration.
Okay.
No fluid bonding on a first date. No sounding. And everything else is really up for negotiation.
Okay.
Quite honestly.
Yeah, wouldn't it just be easier if there was an orange hickey with like some kind of colored stripe?
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of things all the time, but except these.
Right.
I'm kind of in the same boat. My main flags are blue on the right, yellow on the right. That's about it.
Okay.
Those are my main two that I flag. Other than that, like him, everything is up for negotiation.
Okay. And sorry, you guys are absolutely handsome young men or anything. Do you guys have partners back home?
I do not. I am a very single boy at home.
Okay, so that means very open for needing a partner and somebody in your life.
Let's get through a title year first.
I do not. I just have a wonderful community back home that is very loving and supportive.
Okay. The question I want to ask you personally, because we talked about this briefly yesterday at the conference, is you don't kneel for pictures or for other things. What is the reason behind that?
So for a while, for a long while, there's been a controversy, you can say, that the IMBB is lesser than the IML, and we're trying to make that equal. So we don't kneel in our photos to, promote the imagery that we are an equal title. We're the same weekend. It may be called International Mr. Leather Weekend, but there are two contests that happen.
And do you kind of follow that same thinking?
I do for my title track. I'm fortunate with ILSB, ICBB that they kind of leave it up to us, and I do identify as a boy, but I feel that it's really important in the bootblack community to not necessarily kneel, to support IMBB and IMBB in their approach to saying that bootblacks are just as equal. All the international titles are equal, regardless of track. IMBB is just as important as IMBB as ICBB. So I think it's really important that we show solidarity in that.
There was a little bit of controversy at your title. Can you elaborate? I know everything is out of love for you, my understanding and everything, but what is your take? This is your title, this is your year, so can you give us a little bit of...
I think each person does it their own way, and that's perfectly okay. Your year is your year, and you should run your title how you should want to run your title. For me personally, I'm here to have fun and promote the bootblack community in a positive light.
Okay, I appreciate that. What are you hoping to accomplish as a title holder?
So what am I hoping to accomplish as a title holder? I keep saying it, I'm just here to have a really good time and show people that you can do this on a budget. It's okay to say I need help or to try and get somewhere. Just focus on having a really good time, because that's what this community is about.
For me, it's about showing people that it's really okay to be vulnerable, and that being your authentic self is really, really wonderful, right? And as Kinksters, we get to live a life that a lot of people don't get to live, and so living in that authentically is really beautiful. Sharing with people, sharing stories and experiences, and really just kind of finding that throughout the world. Expanding our title. My predecessors have done an amazing job of their years, and I would like to build upon what they've started.
Okay. You both have a title that has been won by the same person. Am I correctly? I thought he
was ILB.
Oh, he was ILB. Oh, okay. I take that back. Never mind. And people I was talking about was Bam Bam. Sash Dad. Are in your communities where you guys live and the people that you support, are women and trans people welcomed in your communities?
Absolutely.
Same. It's very at the Dallas Eagle. It's open to everybody. We have fundraisers that happen for the court, for the leather community. A multitude of people, and everybody's welcome in the Dallas Eagle, regardless of whatever. It's all about supporting the community and coming together and being stronger as a community. So it's very much a welcome.
And same here for the Alaska Center for Alternative Lifestyles, located in downtown Anchorage, Alaska's first and only BDSM adult community center. We're very welcoming to everybody, and we like to make everybody feel like they're home.
Okay. I normally would ask as a title, how do you view your bootblacks? But
we love our bootblacks. We do love our
bootblacks.
But
how do you view your Misters and Misses in your community?
I could be really mean right now, but I'm not going to. Tigger, I love you, so you're welcome for not putting this on the Leather Journal.
This is Facebook anyways.
Well then, for people, would you like to see my impersonation of Tigger? Love you, Tigger.
I've just had my Sash family for a week, but I'm lucky that I've had Jake, the current International Leather Boy, as my title boy for South Central, and then I've known Sir Ivan for quite a bit of time as well. But they're both really, really great, super supportive of each other and what we want to do, and I'm really excited to share my year with them. Honestly, I don't think I could have picked better men to share my year with.
Same here. Tigger's very supportive of Bootblacks, so I can't thank him enough for being just the wonderful person that he is. He's family.
As yesterday, you guys missed it at the conference, but one of the topics was on chemsex and how chemsex. It's basically sex with drugs and how it affects the community. And it is on Facebook, so you guys can find it. How does chemsex or drug sex affect the community where you live in, and what can you do to bring awareness to your fellow leather, kinkster, and rubber family?
Where I live, we don't really have a big chemsex problem. If we notice somebody is visually unimpaired and they can't get their consent properly, we don't allow them into the building. As far as raising awareness, I would just say be vigilant and make sure people are playing safe and smart.
I haven't noticed the problem in Dallas or in most of Texas. I think a lot of the resources out there they're out there. I think it's just a matter of promoting those resources if you see somebody that has that issue or if you see it becoming a problem. It's really a matter of consent and protection for everybody involved, and just knowing your limits and knowing what's okay, and if you need help, getting the help that you need.
Okay. And my last question for you both, and it's an appropriate one, especially since you have a Mr. Friendly puppy on your apron. Sex is very much a partner to the leather and kink rubber scenes and everything. What are ways that you yourself and others can remain safe in sexual partnerships?
Honestly, I believe it comes down to personal responsibility. You know what your body can take. You know who you're playing with. Just be smart. Wear protection.
Okay. And what's your opinion on PrEP?
I personally haven't had that much experience with PrEP. It's fairly new in Alaska as far as I'm aware. There's not much of a outlet for it or resource for it yet. So, but
I think it comes down to education and advocacy, honestly. You grow and you learn through education. So the more that you know, the more that you're able to make conscious decisions about what is okay and what's not okay, and what your body can and can't handle. So for me, the more that you learn, the more that you can grow as a kinkster, as a leather person, as a sexual person. So for me, that's really the heart and soul of what I know is education is helpful in that endeavor.
And what is the one piece of advice you would give to someone new to the community, and then also one piece of advice you give to somebody who wants to be a title holder?
Oh gosh, somebody new to the community is just be yourself. There's going to be somebody that is into whatever you are into or will help you with whatever you want to get into. There's no need to feel ashamed about your kinks, about what you like, about what you don't like. There's going to be somebody there for you and do what you want to do. And then in terms of title holders, just be yourself. Be really authentic and true to who you are. Everybody can kind of see the fake smile and glance and recorded things. So if you're really just true to who you are and what you are, then that's what people can register with, and that's what people can resonate with the best.
For somebody who's new to the community, I say just dive in and have fun. And I agree with Keegan, be yourself. It's okay. Nobody's going to judge you. For title holding, this is going to sound mean, but it's the way I've been taught, is that you are nobody special. You are no different than anybody else who's in the room, in the community, in a picture, whether they wear a sash or not. So, love each other.
And my final question to you guys is, what can you both do for each other to support you guys? It's actually for all three of you. You two, and Megan. What can you guys do as a team this year to bring visibility, to support one another, and have fun?
I think coming to events like this together is really supportive. finding everybody's endeavors and what they're really after, and then supporting that, coming to fundraisers, going to events together, trying to find times when we can all have together to do boots or to do leather. Erick and Megan have done a really great job of doing things together already.
Hashtag dream team.
And then, they've been really supportive about adding me into those events, which is really, that's really nice and really special to come into a family that's already there and then be welcomed with open arms, as opposed to trying to pry your way into something and hope that you get something. It's really refreshing to have people who are willing to be there and support you, no matter what you want to do.
When Megan and I went to ILSB, ICBB, we both talked that we're gaining a new family member, and we're just super excited to have Keegan here with us. And we're just going to travel and just have fun, really. And I think that promotes the three of us in a perfect way. So we all get along great, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, Dream Team, thank you guys very much for...
The three of us are the Troublesome Trio.
The Troublesome Trio. So, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Folsom Europe experience. Hopefully we'll see you back here next year with other people. And just have fun. And thank you guys very much.